First impressions. It takes only 7 seconds for us to make a first impression. We all size everyone up in the first time that we meet them. We all have that first judgment or observation. We all make that same thing. We either like or dislike someone initially. We will either like them or dislike them based on their looks or the sounds of their name or their voice or what they say and don't say or how they introduce themselves. Humans were created in a way that we must size up other people to protect ourselves. Now, people tend to stick to their first impression even when they learn good things about the person that should change their minds about them. And it is sometimes hard for us to change our minds and our opinions about other people. We are constantly evaluating people. And it's like a dance in between objective observations and subjective judgments. And so, how might God change our first impressions of people? Well, the Lord knows how people perceived him at first. And here we have a story in the gospel of when Jesus met the woman at the well. And she had a first impression of him. And it was far different from the one she had of him at the end of her illuminating conversation with him. Therefore, today we will explore, number one, how we see others. And number two, how does God change the way we see them so that, number three, we may be transformed by the living waters of the Holy Spirit. So number one, how we see others. So we know from our gospel story that the Samaritan woman saw Jesus as a Jewish man who was judging her. She questioned his motives. Why are you talking to me? And she questioned his interpretation of who Jacob was and his legacy to both the Jews and the Samaritans. That's one of the major barriers that had existed between the Jews and the Samaritans. They argued over the interpretation of the laws of Moses. And they disagreed about their interpretations of the Bible stories and who was in the right to worship where. She questioned who he thought he was. Are you better than our ancestor Jacob? Who do you think you are?